Great. So we're the Auckland TADHack team, and we're called MediConnect. So we have a team of 6, May, Momataj, Ricardo, myself, Sophia, Min, and Tien. So the problem that we looked at was emergency medical support. When you're out in a metropolitan area and you see a stranger that's got injured, what do you do? So often issues are identifying the patient, you don't know who they are. Connecting and relaying info with emergency services and medical support can be challenging. Sharing the patient's condition, the patient's medical history, and basically communicating your location so an ambulance knows where to go can also be challenging if you're out and about and you're not sure where you are. So how it works. So say Ricardo here, he's had an accident. He's unconscious, I can't communicate to him. So what I do is I just take a photo with my phone, I send it through the web app, so I don't need to have the app installed on my phone, and it's matched with a database of photos so that he can be identified. And then the medical records are found, and then when I start my video conference call with a trained paramedic and medical support staff member, they have the records, so for privacy reasons I don't have access to them as a stranger. So I enter the video conference and I can chat to them face to face. I can show them visually what Ricardo looks like so they can assess him using their expertise and don't have to rely on me having to tell them what I can see, where I may miss things. They told me that Ricardo's a diabetic, he may have forgotten to take his insulin, and they tell me the first thing I need to do is to take his pulse. So I take his pulse, relay that information to them, and what it means is the paramedics, when they arrive at the scene, they've already got this information about his past medical history, what I've found, and what the person, the trained person that I've been talking to through the VC, has been able to assess through my phone camera. So I'll just show you a live demo of our product that we've built over the weekend. Introducing Nim.
Hi guys, Min's here. So this is how it's gonna work. So over here, Sophie is sitting in front of the doctor place where they can access to the video screen, and this is here where you can use the browser to get access to the system. It has 2 options. You can either call an emergency, an ambulance if it's really important, or you can upload a new image. Over here, you can choose between an existing image or just use a camera and take a picture of Ricardo here, or you can check his IP. In this case, I'm just gonna take his face. Done, I sent to the server, and see, I can unlock the chat channel, which I can see everything here, and Sophie's gonna tell me what to do with him.
Hi Min, I'm Sophia and I'm in the call centre right now. I'm a trained medical professional. Could you please show me Ricardo so I can assess his condition?
Yes, he's unconscious.
Okay, well I've looked at his medical records from the photo that you uploaded, and we cross-referenced this with our database, and basically he's got diabetes. Could you please check his heart rate?
See, this is what it's gonna do, because over here it's gonna show the coordinates of where we are, and these are the options that the paramedic can do if she sees is an emergency, or central, or call the police. And after I took the picture, then the system gonna recognize him and show all his patient record, so for her to process all what to do and how to do it.
I've dispatched an ambulance and they're on their way to your location that I received from your mobile phone. Great. So we focus on facial recognition because when you find a person that's, unconscious in public, you don't know who they are. GPS, often it is quite a challenge to relay where you are, and as a backup, we have any kind of photo ID such as passports that people usually have handy on their person and can be easily accessed. Benefits increase the likelihood of saving someone, so when you know what to do and you can better inform that bystander. With Ricardo, he was a diabetic. The first thing you should do is check his blood rate, his heart rate. And quick and visual communication, having a face-to-face conversation with a trained medical professional is comforting if you're someone that's found someone in a distressing situation. And fast and accurate retrieval of any relevant medical records. So that was really important, as we saw, for the paramedic to be able to tell the person, Min, that Ricardo has a history of diabetes. Who would have known? And for anyone else, it could be any series of pre-existing illnesses. I'd like to thank you for listening to our presentation, and the sponsors and TADHack. We've had a great weekend, a lot of fun and a lot of learning. Thank you for listening.